Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
The Stallions about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The 49ers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smalls. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's another Charlotte.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's another Charlotte.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Stallions offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches to try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
Rush is on him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Here's the handoff. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but he sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smalls. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This quarterback part of their running game. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, 49ers! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 30 over South Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Stallions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Stallions will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let it go. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll send the back in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Under fire. Touchdown, Charlotte. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Spins away from the defender. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Smalls. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Powers through the defender. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quick release on the RPO. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The give on the option. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big...
Touchdown, Charlotte! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kennesaw State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Owls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the ground with the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And a big gain, and they've got it on the 46. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on third down for this offense. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the right. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Niners.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble takeaway.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
High Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Brings into the open. Quick step and go. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, 49ers!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
The AT unit on the field. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sharps, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll keep it himself. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Rush is on him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Running back searching for a hole. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
It's another Charlotte.
A first down run on the doorstep. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And this this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Grimes. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll give it to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. That's reeled in. It's Robertson.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
And first down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Temple. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Stallions with the 1st and 10. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here's a heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dropping back, it's Grimes. He's taking a deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.